Harare, President Emerson Mnangagwa is fighting for his political life ahead of his Zanu PF Congress slated for October, according to political analyst Ibbo Mandaza. Mandaza believes the Zanu PF leader, 79, could be ousted through political maneuvering rather than a military coup as happened to his predecessor, Robert Mugabe, in 2017. The SAPE's trust director spoke amid growing reports that Vice President Constantino Chiwenga is poised to mount an unprecedented challenge to the Zanu PF leader who is eyeing a second term. Expelled Zanu PF activists Godfrey Tsenengamu and Jim Kanaka have fueled the speculation with pointed comments in recent days, suggesting Chiwenga, who led the 2017 coup as Zimbabwe Defense Forces commander, wants Mnangagwa to honor a gentleman's agreement that he would serve just one term. Mandaza now questions if Mnangagwa will be Zanu PF's candidate in general elections due in the second half of 2023. The utterances by Kanaka and Tsenengamu are yet another indication that all is not well in Zanu PF, that the factionalism is building to a climax ahead of the purported Congress, and above all that Mnangagwa's political survival hangs in the balance, Mandaza opined on Tuesday. But I rule out another coup. These appear to be political plots to outmaneuver Mnangagwa and force him to relent without a fight. Zanu PF insiders claim Chiwenga's backers have drawn up two scenarios to force Mnangagwa to relent ahead of or during the Congress, or if that strategy fails to remove him by force, a move which would succeed only if Chiwenga still holds sway in the military. In the first scenario, they say Chiwenga will then take over as Zanu PF leader. He would be reluctant, the insiders are briefing, to take the reins if Mnangagwa is forcibly removed, opening the door for the faction's preferred civilian leader, the exiled former Minister Saviour Kasukiwere. Mandaza says even if Mnangagwa prevails, he could find that Chiwenga loyalists will not help his campaign. Instead, they would likely give their votes to main opposition leader Nelson Chamisa, a phenomenon known as Bora Musango, literally meaning kicking the football into the bush. The Bora Musango scenario appears more threatening than it did in 2008, when Mugabe lost in the first round to opposition challenger Morgan Tsvangirai. But that's assuming Mnangagwa is a contender in 2023, said Mandaza. I think it's his, Chamisa's, to lose the presidential race in 2023, as things stand, but only through a broad alliance can the Citizens' Coalition for Change garner a parliamentary majority. And even after that, it would be advisable in my view to include selected Zanu PF stalwarts in the name of reconciliation and nation building, especially after this bruising period of the last 2 decades that has left the country broken and divided. Observations in some circles suggest Chamisa will need Kasukiwere in that broad alliance, but the selection I'm talking about should not be confined to key Zanu PF stalwarts who will have acquitted themselves in the parliamentary elections, but also Zimbabweans in the diaspora, and in all cases taking cognizance of regional ethnic representation and meritocracy. CCC national spokesperson Fadzayi Mahir, when asked if the opposition was considering an alliance with Kasukiwere, said the decision was up to the citizens. The CCC is a coalition of citizens whose aim is to win elections and form a government that puts the citizens first in all decision-making, Mahir said. The only qualification for one to join this broad-based citizens' movement is being a citizen of Zimbabwe. We are actively engaged in a mass mobilization program to ensure we secure 6 million votes in 2023 to guarantee a landslide victory. On all matters that concern the movement, the citizens will be consulted widely, and we will implement their wishes.